of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Paul's shot is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Clippers ahead, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Clutch, and it's Navarro in at the 3. Now here's Brown. Brown right side. Dishes it to Bass. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Commissioner Silver taking a bold stance on sports betting. I mean, going into last season, he wrote that op-ed piece saying that it needs to be legalized federally and basically brought into the light of day.
Brown the pass to Bass. And it's blocked by Jordan. Ball against Brown. Here's Navarro. Soft touch off the glass. Jay's got it, got 41. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Paul with the bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Black's checked in. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. To the paint. There's a screen. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Brown kicks to Brown. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And he gets it to go. Clutch has got 47 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
It's Brown with the drive. Good D by Jordan.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Navarro, the pass to Navarro. The Lakers with the rebound. Sacre's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Brown on the wing. Brown dishes to Sacre. Free throw line jump shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Sacre's got 4 this quarter. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Navarro. It's stolen by Brown. Stolen. Here's Navarro. Navarro, the pass to Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Young's checked in for the Lakers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Takes it from 10. That one wide left. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. The screen from Brown. On the wing, Brown. 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jay's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, with Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring, but pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brown kicks to Brown. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams, and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches.
Here's Navarro. Sacre with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Navarro. He's covered by Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special. How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Here's Navarro. Over to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good from the wing. Young dishes to Brown.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Navarro, the pass to Paul. Good on the shot.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They get a hand on it. Young in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Young missing. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Lots of room. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He's looking for some early offense, telling his guys to keep the pace up-tempo and not let that shot clock run down. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and And now they're reaping the fruit.
Here's Navarro. The pass to Navarro, right wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Griffin, here we go. And the shot is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Picked by Randall. There's a good screen. Young in the corner. Back to Brown. Over in the corner, Brown. It's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Check out the stats for Brown. He's got 11 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today. You know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And you can rock the brooms now, fellas. They've found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Lakers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jay. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Griffin. Outside Rondo from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
A nice shot by Black.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Outside Rondo. The 3-pointer, no good. So the Clippers winning.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin. And Blake,